Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're having a quick recap on the match. We bet on Devil last time and something really crazy happened with their strategy, and well, they lost the match, which was pretty messed up because, well, yeah, we went almost all in on it. I went on SP50 as well. Luckily they have won, but here you can see the start of their strategy. They gave the first arc away for free, almost for free. They throw a dummy in the middle, send a bunch of marches. And that was to take this obelisk with big field support. They even used the teleport skill, 6 points for this move. So they took that obelisk. This is a strategy that you usually only see in like mid-ladder teams. So like just C seeds, B seeds, maybe some A seeds that are not very organized and arcs. You don't see it usually on Osiris League. You almost never see it if the match is even. If it's not even, it's another story. You can just take the enemy arc and wait, the enemy obelisk, and then force them out. But this is 60 MX, bro. It's like the biggest spanners in game, 6 GTT. People are having a match here. Like, this is 6 GT basically. You cannot force them out with speed ups because they have infinite speed ups almost. So what are you gonna do? And if you do it, you need to do it correctly. And that's not what they've done. They've taken the obelisk, so I was wondering what's happening. And the arc, of course, it goes to 60 MX. And well, this strategy, it can work, but it's really hard. You got to do it perfectly. As you can see in the left side, you see Desert Altar lost. Yeah, so they lost their Desert Altar. You should keep all the altars on your bottom side, on the whole lanes, the 2 lanes there. You should keep all of them forever. Like, otherwise, it's just not working out because the 60 MX will all port to the right side. I think it's the east side. So it's off balance again, if you know what I mean. So if you want to do this, you gotta occupy that obelisk for like 2 minutes, of course. And that's what they did. They succeeded in that. But meanwhile, they lost control of 2 altars and are about to lose another altar, as you can see here, because 60 MX is using a very smart marching cycle. And they have lost the arc as well, so they're down on point game and on arc game as well, and that is not supposed to happen. Why they did this strategy, I have no clue. As you can see here, 60 MX, they are blocking port spots a little bit here and there. As you can see, there's a few marchers in there that are trying to block spots, but it's not going to succeed, of course. If you have such a big ball, it will, of course, kill those players. Yeah, makes sense. So what now? Well, Devil ported like 4 big whale cities in 150 to 220 million power in that category. And what they did is they only swarmed cities, swarm cities. They got like 6 teleports from this first cap, which is normal. If you occupy an obelisk first for the first time, even if the enemy took it already, you get 6 points, teleport points. So that's really nice. You get 6 extra teleports, so you have closer. You're closer to the structures basically, so you can win on points game, and you can zero or at least reset the cities. They can only heal once because it has like a 30 minutes cooldown, I guess. Yeah. So you 1 hour even. So you can only jam the city so to stop it burning once, and every time you get reset, you will get sent back to the home zone. So this is of course what they want to prevent. You can allow yourself to be poured back once, but if it happens twice, then you're basically out because you don't have enough teleports generated per minute. If Devil kept that structure for like the 2 minutes cooldown and then didn't give it away when the timer is running out. Like as you can see right now, there's a timer of like 1 minute and something seconds. You must capture it back before it reaches 0 seconds, because then MX will generate 2 points from every time it happens. You get 2 teleport points, so you need to prevent that from happening. But MX or Devil didn't realize, and they just went on keep zeroing. But if they can pour back, it's not a big deal, right? Because they have infinite speed up. So you got a bunch of cities over there, and their field is kind of distracted. That's true. I mean, as you can see right now already, if you look at the minimap on the top right side, you see that their players are just porting in, MX players are porting in on the other obelisk. And you see that that has a big influence on the point game on the top side. So yeah, you're losing that point game already. So what you gotta do is you gotta bring more cities to the bottom obelisk, like the south one, and to the north one, and have like 3, 4, 5 cities on the west obelisk, just to defend structures. Maybe even like 3 or 2 only, to defend the altar probably. Never really experienced this before in my own matches, like so close. But yeah. So that's basically what happened. And as you can see, boom, MX players porting back in. It's the same dude, and he has the same power because he just healed the troops. It's not super expensive in Arc. So yeah, that was pretty messed up. So this is a very, very big reason why they lost the match, basically. If they just did the normal strategy, they would have gotten like a much, much greater chance of winning. It would still have been close, though, but first, you're sending your first middle brawl that they had, they were sending a dummy, so not anything at all. Not anything serious. So you're giving away 3,500 points basically. If you had that 3,500 points, or I believe the first one was 2,500 anyways. So if you have the first arc, you're already basically like 5k up, like in comparison to what happened, because you need to have 2.5k less from the devil. No, more from devil, less from the others. So it's a 5k difference. If devil had won that arc, but of course they didn't, because they didn't send any serious field over there. And well, they messed up this strategy. And yeah, I was quite sad to see it, because once I saw that movement, I was like, ouch, this is gonna cost you the match. And yeah, what can we do about it? I don't know. Well, let's hope next bets are better. I mean, the third round and the group round, it's always a stupid round, because you can kind of see, oh, this alliance can get through, the other one will fail. So yeah, this alliance already has 2 wins or 1 win, the other one has 0, so they will not get there anyways, so they might probably not show up. It's stupid to predict that sort of stuff. It's big gambling usually, but I might try to find a match that will give us decent profit, not too risky. Because, well, yes, I'm sorry for this match today, or yesterday, and in fact, it was messed up. Devil messed up. I don't know why, but they tried to choose a different strategy. I don't know. And you can see they're already 6k points behind, and at this point I was like, okay, I know enough. If they don't get next arc, they're out, basically. And I believe that's what happened. Here they messed up again. The 2-minute timer ran out, and the Chinese dude could just port back in again. So why zeroing all these cities? Yeah, just for individual points? I mean, it doesn't have any effect at all. You need to zero at least 3 or more within the cooldown on the obelisk. right? Because you get 2 for an instant capture. But they didn't seem to realize, they didn't seem to understand, and I think that is also one reason why they lost the match. I mean, if you successfully succeed in this and, well, zeroed everyone like 5 minutes ago, hey, you would have a decent chance on winning. But you cannot afford to lose your altars. You see it here. They lose their altar, while there was no field support at all for MX is rarely there, but they still lose the structure, which is mind blowing. How is it possible? Like, you're so close to the structure, why don't you defend it? But yeah, it is what it is. It happened, and that's why we lost the bet basically. I thought, well, let's show a bit of my analyzing matches, and well, maybe it was interesting for you, maybe it was not. Let me know in the comments. And well, before I say the usual stuff, like leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. First, I want to show a little thing that also was a small reason. As you can see in this screenshot, Devil had a big focus on the outside lane actually. If you look at both sides, you see a lot of Devil marches going to outside lanes, whereas usually teams go mostly for the inside lanes because it's easier to move around and get close to the arc. But yeah, that's pretty interesting to see, and you see it right now in this picture, which is interesting. Anyways, leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one, and well, don't lose a lot of trust in my bets because they're gonna be better next time. I've never done that single or all in bet before, so we're never doing it again. See you.